Hey yo, I am Victory. I'll provide insight to empower, and today we're going with day 2 of 30 NSDR non sleep deep relaxation. We're going to get straight into it. Nice deep breath, applying the ventral brake like we talked about last time. Nice deep inhale. Prolonged exhale. Pushing that belly button to the spine. Keep it going. And on this one, we can go ahead and close the eyes. Another deep breath. And on this one, we're focusing right behind the eyelids, as if we're looking through them, not staring off into space or drifting off into imagination or focusing our attention on thoughts or inner chatter. Instead, taking that focus, keeping it right behind the eyes, as if we're looking through them. Now we're going to take some of that attention and roam around the body. We're not changing anything. We're simply focusing some of that attention to check in on where there's tension in the body right now. Allowing it to be there while we breathe. You can pause at the top of the breath. Pause at the bottom. 1, 2. Inhale. Pause. 1, 2, 3. However long feels good. Really squeezing the lungs. Upright yet relaxed posture, so that if it wants, if the posture wants to correct, wants to move around a little bit, allowing it to do so, not keeping our body tight or anything. Lower abdomen expands. And contracts. Now on your inhale, expand that lower abdomen, and as you inhale, expand around the diaphragm, and then the upper chest, and the base of the neck, as high as you can go from bottom to top. If you're having some difficulty quieting the mind, it might help to picture it like a horse. It's been cooped up all day, we can go ahead and let it loose for a little bit while we take a minute to relax. Horse runs off. All that inner chatter goes with it. I like to picture myself, my whole body, as if I'm seeing myself from a distance. As I inhale, it's like I float up, and at the top of my inhale, I'm weightless. And as I exhale, slowly sink down, drift down. And at the base of my exhale, I'm hovering just above the ground. Inhale, I rise up. Float, weightless, for as long as I need to. And drift back down. Any parts of the day that haven't gone my way can roam free and give me some distance. As I'm given some space, I allow some space within my chest. Around my jaw. At the back of my head. Might even massage. Fingers, if you want to open your eyes really quick. Grab my fingers here. Right around this part. And this part. Right at the top of the neck, base of the skull. I'm gonna apply firm pressure into the base, the top of my neck, and spread apart. Slowly and gently. Pads of my fingers, not the nails, just the pads. Explore, find what feels relaxing for you. Working my way down. Breathing. Allowing the rest of my body to adjust and correct as needed as I do this. Work my way back up. Looking for any dense, tough spots. It's tenderizing the meat, tenderizing the muscle. Deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Remember, that's the ventral brake. Brake like a car. Nice deep inhale with a focus on extending the exhale. As much as you need to. I have some pretty big lungs. Go according to your needs. So the horse is out there running around. Any intrusive, unwelcome, challenging parts of the day are out there running around. We're back here. Just like last time, we're checking in on tension behind the eyes, between the ears, between the forehead and back of the head. And just like last time, it can help to picture any tension, visualize it as a closed fist. However tight that fist is closed, matches the tension that we feel. And in this moment, we're going to see if that tension, that fist, wants to open up into an open, relaxed palm, hand. Check in on the eyebrows. Are they tight? Are they relaxed? See if you can let them go. The surrounding facial muscles to open up, release any tension that they're holding on to. See if you can explore around the face, around the temples for any more tension. Feeling behind the jaw, base of the skull, Seeing if any tension wants to open and release at this time. See if you can, as you breathe in, it's like feeling that tension, that closed hand, that closed fist, and inflating it open. Moving down the neck to where the base of the neck meets collarbones, top of the chest, and the upper back. Same thing. When we inhale, we inflate and soak this area with awareness, with oxygen, with breath. And release as we exhale. No control, completely effortless. Completely effortless. However much it needs to, not however much we think it needs to. It's only day 2. Now working down towards the diaphragm. Being mindful of the shoulders, upper arms, across the chest, forearms and hands. Again, as we inhale, we're soaking all that tension with awareness, with breath. Just like that breath is water soaking into the muscles as we inhale, and as we exhale, it's like it's all coming out of us, lifting away any tension, any mental, emotional gunk that our body has been remembering in our body, in our muscle tissue. Let's stay around the diaphragm. So if you need a point of reference, you can open your eyes at this time, and that's right here. So the end of my rib cage is right here, and right underneath that right here. Might help to put your fingers here. allow this area, I'm going to close my eyes, allow this area to have some structure, some form, and it's not just collapsed in, but giving it some space to move around, to open up. Soaking, 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 lifting and carrying away. This being a good time to practice patience with any lingering tension. While we're here, you can open the eyes and follow me. I'm going to look. As I look down into my left, I'm dropping my shoulder. This is to my left, so I'm dropping my right shoulder, whatever feels right for you. Wherever you started is fine. Bringing my chin to my collarbone, maybe even to the center line of my shoulder. As much as feels comfortable for you, and having a good posture. Remember, having this structure and spaciousness around, above, within the diaphragm. Hold. Spaciousness, spaciousness. And when you're ready, release. Dropping that shoulder and looking down. Dropping the head down. Chin to collarbone, nose. Chin to collarbone, nose to shoulder. And really looking for a stretch in this side of the neck, right here. More than, just making the movement. We're really exploring, looking for any tension. So I'm not feeling a whole lot there. I want to move around. Correct my posture here. Looking down. Dropping that shoulder a little more. Seeing if my left shoulder needs to move around and adjust. And then from right here, nose, chin, point up to the ceiling. Oh, that one feels nice. Left shoulder drops. Exploring, looking around for tension. Coming back to center. Spaciousness over here. Breathe. Now opposite side, left shoulder comes down. Inhale and look down as you exhale. Keep breathing. Filling up this area here. Belly button to spine. Diaphragm compresses. Contracts. Looking for tension. And right around here, if you can see out of the corner of your eye, this feels pretty tense right here, so I'm going to see if I can drop down a little more. Not straining, not pulling. I'm not going to sprain or strain anything for this. Chin to collarbone, nose to shoulder, looking for that tension. Give my voice changes. Inhale, and then I'm going to look up. Drop the other shoulder. Look up, look up, look up. Root around. I'm feeling it right around the base of my skull. That's up here for me. There's this area right here. See if I can root around. And once you find a good stretch, you can just hang out there where it's stretched. You don't need to keep stretching if you find a good stretch. You can sort of just like hang out where it's already, you feel a good spread. You don't need to force it again. It's not about force or control. It should be pretty effortless. It's more like you're inviting a stretch rather than demanding one. Come back to center here. Palms, base of the palms right here. I'm gonna come back into the jaw area. So it's right here, right at this curve. These muscles right here. I'm gonna come in and just massage. Find where it feels good. Find where your palms fit in. Feeling some discomfort, but not pain. Hand over chest, other hand over your abs, over your lower abs right here, between your belly button and diaphragm, and we're going to look for any holding, especially around the intestines. It can be pretty common around the abdomen area to be holding onto tension. We're going to go ahead and release that. Inhale, and on the exhale, close the eyes. It might be very, very subtle. It might be very, very obvious. Feeling around, not thinking. Remember, the thinking is that horse, and it's running around or walking around. It's laying down and looking up at the sky. Whatever it's doing is fine. We're back here. We're with the body. Feeling within. Feeling around. We're in the abdomen right now. Below the diaphragm. Between the front abs and the back, the spine, within. And again, any tension, we're going to go ahead and soak in that breath. Feeling the sides of our abdomen, our obliques. Soak, soak, soak. Soak, soak, soak. Soak that tension. And release. And one more. One more. Now, this next area, we're going to see if we can target the psoas muscles around the hip flexors, like around below the belly button, above the groin. I'm going to put my hand there to invite a little warmth into that area. See if you can find any tension right where you fold at the front of the hips. Soak, soak, soak. And carry away. Feel free to exhale or sigh on the exhale. Whatever feels right. Might be able to feel it better at the very end of that exhale, at the very bottom, by squeezing the belly button to the spine, the lower abdomens. And exhale. Squeezing the diaphragm to the spine. And one more. Belly button and diaphragm squeeze to the spine. All the way, all the way, all the way. And inhale and exhale. One last check-in. Whole body awareness to the space around you. How does your body feel right now? How does your mind feel right now? Are any emotions coming up? Being with everything. Being with the body. When you invite that horse, that mind back on in, see if you can signal it to give you a little more space for the rest of the day. As much as you can. Remember, effortless. You're not here to be hard on yourself. Hardness equals tension. Tension equals dis-ease or not at ease. We don't want to be chronically at ease. We want to be habitually, effortlessly at ease. We do this with practice. One last breath. You open your eyes. Thank you for showing up for yourself with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.